makes great music. You know, he has something to say in and out. He's never been consistent with that. He always, you know, takes the high road in certain verses, and then other verses he goes down a bit, I guess, to give everybody a piece of what they want. But in my opinion, I think he needs to just slow down, take his time, you know, separate from Amber Rose, because it's really, she's famous now, so she doesn't need him anymore, you know. And what she's doing, I mean, he was on the red carpet grabbing her ass, and, you know, she's posing and everything, but that's not class. That's not a classy lady, you know, for her to be doing that. But, you know, for her, it might be something where she came from, you know, nowhere, and then suddenly became famous just being associated with Kanye West. For her, it might be a dream. So she was willing to compromise maybe her self-respect a little bit just to get into the, you know, star arenas, the star lane. But, you know, in terms of Kanye, I just think he needs to just relax. You know, he has a lot of talent, and he'll be able to rebound from this as long as he really is truly humble, and he really deals with his mom's death. I mean, I can imagine, you know, my grandmother died in 2001, and I'm still not fully over it. So I can imagine him being able to cope with his mother's loss when he got to perform. Guess what? He performed on the Grammys. He did "Hey Mama." That was really touching, but he still didn't get a chance to grieve in a way that normal people would be able to grieve. You'd be able to scream, cry, yell, laugh, whatever. But he wasn't able to do that because he can't do certain things in the public eye. The public eye, he has cameras following him all the time. He has people that don't really know him, but they cling on to him. So he walking down the street, he has cameras, he has fans signing autographs. Where do you find the time to grieve? How do you grieve for your mother that died? How do you do that? But, you know, I think that he is going to change from this, and he's the kind of artist that I respect in a way, because he's able to put the music, put his words and thoughts and his actions into his music. So if he's feeling a certain way, he puts that in the music, and I think that you'll hear maybe on his next album, you'll hear more of a humble Kanye, someone that's not trying to be outrageous to get attention. He has it, you know. He's going to destroy himself if he continue on this road, if he continues to act up, you know, in this way. You know, they used to burn CDs in the 80s. I mean, I don't know if they still do that anymore with the digital downloads. So, you know, I think that he's on a road to recovery. As long as he gets it together and focuses and prays, he'll be fine. But if he doesn't do any of that, I don't know. You know, Kanye been around since, what, 2004 basically as a celebrity that we all know about. You know, he was doing music before that, but he became famous around 2004. That's not a long career. You know, 2004, 2009, that's not even 5 years. So, you know, we have a lot of artists that's been around for 20 years, 25, 30, 35 years. If you want that longevity, it's certain things that you can't do, and every artist has a rough spot. But the only thing I don't understand about Kanye is that he kind of annoys you, even though you know he's talented. But now it's at the point where it's like people don't really want to hear his talent right now. You know, maybe later, but right now it's all about, even though he apologized many times, it's like Kanye is the one we're gonna hate today. Even Britney, I mean, you still brought Britney's album when she was hitting cars with umbrellas and, you know, flipping off the paparazzi and shaving off her head. That was That was fun and entertaining, you know, but still, at the end of the day, it was the same effect, you know. The fame, it should be a buffer between fame and personal life. It should be where it should be a law where you can't interfere in certain, you know, comfort zones in the entertainment field, in the fame field. You know, you go in there, you take your pictures, you sell the magazines, so you know they're making money. So you know, I just think that Kanye needs to just chill, relax, and just pray. You know, for real. Amber Rose needs to go. The one he had before, Alexis, man, she was cute, but you know she had more class. She carried herself in a certain way that compliments him oppositely. You know, it's almost like Amber Rose is like as bad as Kanye, just as bad as Kanye wants to be. Amber Rose would be just as bad, and it's like it's no balance. You know, opposites attract. Maybe he needs a good girl because he's not really, you know, he's not hard. He's not a thug.